In the previous episodes of Life is Strange.
Oh, it's previous episodes, so they're retelling how we got our power. Hello everyone, I'm Papa. Welcome to a new episode of Life is Strange. This is a thing. Last episode, episode 2 of Life is Strange was something else. It really struck a chord with me, and I got very emotional last episode. So if you want to go ahead and check that out before you come here, I mean, of course, there's these recaps at the beginning of each episode because that's the way that the game was released. But I don't want to inundate the first 6 or 7 minutes of this video with a recap. So I have a card here. If you want to go check that out right now, that would be great. So you are all caught up with what my process has been throughout this game, the decisions that I've made, and everything else. We were able to save Chloe. We didn't shoot Frank. Kate did that, and we somehow amassed all the power that we had in us, went to Kate and saved her life somehow. And then we accused Nathan of everything. We accused Nathan of dosing her, of having a gun, and we signed that on paper. We have a target in our heads. We actually have 2 targets on our head, which are from the Prescotts and from Frank. So this is gonna be a toughie. This situation just escalated a lot, as it should have, because a life was put in danger. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. And I cannot stress this enough. They already have had a very big impact. We have to be careful and we have to be wise with everything that we do. That's just it. Okay, starting off episode 3, man. This is going to be a thing. Yes, this is a game by Square Enix. I get that. Don't worry about it. Last time I started an episode, I had to take all the music on this section of the intro out because it was all copyrighted, and yeah, stuff happens, you know. Like even though I really don't care for demonetization, if I speak about controversial issues, that's because I want to make the commentary, right? I want to share my opinion on those things. But if it's getting demonetized just because it has music on it, man, that's just not fair. That's really not fair, because this is a piece of software. I own the copy. I can't do anything about the music in it, so it's just a little bit unfair. But hey, welcome to Life is Strange Episode 3, Chaos Theory, which is, again, a concept of... it is a concept derived from quantum mechanics that I really love. So once again, last time the quantum mechanics came up, I recommended that you got or gave a book a read called Beyond Einstein by Michio Kaku, and I still do that. Please go read. The more that people know about quantum mechanics, the more people that get interested in it, the more that the field can advance. Okay? Sure.
Over this, so I better get moving.
I mean, if it takes a couple of sleepless nights, I guess that's fine. We got a bunny. Keep calm and carry on, please.
Are you hungry?
Let's feed our bunny, because I really do not want any creatures dying on us. Can I water my plant? I see plant.
First I saved
Nope,
Chloe,
we can only look at
then
plant.
Kate, and now you, Lisa. Not a bad record for a week.
Yeah. Yeah, not really a bad.
You know you're hurting when you don't give
look.
a shit about music. Ew.
I mean,
That's
sure.
for the image,
Sure.
Nathan. And everybody here
Oh,
thinks
okay.
Samuel's a creeper.
No, Samuel is a very tame person.
Glad the media doesn't
What
waste
were
a
we doing
second
on our laptop?
exploring
Blackwell
Kate.
student. Oh
Now she
no.
has another video of herself all over the web. And even I'm in this one.
Yeah, I mean, we're in this one, but for different reasons.
Yet.
Okay. Arcadia Bay Online News. Blackwell student attempts suicide on campus. A student at the prestigious Blackwell Academy almost jumped from the roof of a campus dormitory today, with most of the student and faculty as startled witnesses. Authorities confirmed that the student, Kate Marsh, 18, had been troubled, but information is scarce at this time. Dozens of cell phones recorded the event, which ended with an unidentified student talking Marsh down to safety. Click here for the video footage and further details. That is not okay, man. That is... Why would you? Why would you share a video about someone trying to commit suicide like that? I get it. She didn't do it in the end, but if she did, you wouldn't be sharing the video around anyways. So why do it? You're putting people under the spotlight when they don't want to be under the spotlight, man. That's not okay.
Besides Rachel, it's been a while.
That's a
since
problem of
anybody
the media,
managed
I
to
think.
I shouldn't sound so disappointed.
Missing persons list. If you have any information regarding the whereabouts of the following missing people, please immediately contact the Arcadia Bay Police Department. Rachel Amber, missing since 2013, April 22nd. Elton Kesey, or Kesey? I don't know how to pronounce some names, I'm very sorry. Melissa Lee Grayson, wow, missing since 97. Winston Smith, missing since 84. And Sunshine Ray, real name unknown, missing since 73.
Sure
that is a very long time, man.
She comes back to school. If she does.
Please treat her better. Don't make fun of her. Taylor, Victoria. Okay. Evan Harris, Mark Brunton, Alyssa Anderson. We love you, Katie. Come back to church soon. Courtney Wagner. Father Lamont, of course, with a Psalm 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. I'm gonna save my comments on that one. Zach Riggins, Blackwell Bigfoots, promise to win the next game for you. Some of these are very empty. Some of these are extremely empty, and they really should not have posted anything, but fine, that's just how people do, I guess.
Nowhere to hide these days.
Of course. You actually made me proud to be a Blackwell. Bravo, Max. Bravo. Thanks, Evan. Daniel da Costa, eres una chica dura. It's not that we're tough. That means you're a tough girl. It's not that we're tough, it's that we had a power to do something and I chose to do it. Warren Graham, Max Power. Thank you, Warren. Hayden Jones, epic. Brooke Scott. Watching you walk down from that roof with Kate was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Thank you. Juliet Watson, way to make the headlines, Max. And Dana Warren, you're a hero, Max. Thank you.
Everybody
okay, spotlights on us too.
Blackwell might as well shut down for the next month.
Yeah, a little bit. That would be something, wouldn't it? Let's switch it off. We're not gonna be here, so there's no reason for it to stay here. Let's not play guitar. There's nothing else that we can check. Can we see the
Max.
mirror? We
Take
can.
a breath. Get your shit together. You have time.
We do have a little bit of time. We didn't clean that up before, so let's look at the bed.
Tired. I sound like a moron. But crime does not delay. I need to stay on top of this investigation.
Nor does it pay. Let's leave our room. Yeah. I mean, after what happened, I wouldn't be able to sleep anyway, so if we are going out with Chloe to investigate, so be it. It's fine. We can deal with a little bit of that, I suppose. Gosh. Can we examine anything?
So much hypocrite.
Let's look at this. Yeah. I'm sorry,
Do they
Kate.
really
Wow.
need that
At the very least, there's a
crap on the
sorry over there.
Kate's still alive.
She
That's
is.
a depressing thought. And it's always about Victoria.
Yeah, please don't do that. I may be inclined to think that was actually
Where the hell
Nathan's
are you, Rachel Amber?
message. I want to know. Everyone wants to know. Okay, Brooke. I want to believe you. I want to believe on these teenagers that they're actually going to do better. You know, having such a close encounter
I bet
with
she'll party like it's 1999.
with suicide is very, very not okay, and it can affect a lot of people, especially to reflect. It can push a lot of people to reflect. So I would be remiss if it didn't make at least a couple of these people to reflect a little bit.
I saw you go
Hello.
up on the roof and save Kate. I can't believe she tried to jump.
I'm going to comfort you
I
because you
can't.
don't deserve any of the blame on this.
I'm just so glad she didn't. Are you okay?
Exactly.
I'm just like shocked. I've never seen anybody try to kill themselves before.
And it does make an impact. So please.
I didn't think you'd be so upset considering how much shit you and Victoria gave Kate.
I'm my own person, not Victoria's bitch. Hello, like she's freaking too. She
I
already broke her
wouldn't
rule.
really know.
Shit, I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
Thank you for the info. Where'd she go?
Where did she go?
I know I can trust you since you were so nice asking about my mom in the hospital, but Victoria
Kindness
will like
paying
make my
back.
life hell if I blab, okay?
No doubt. I do hope your mother gets better. Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks. You're like weird, but pretty cool, Max. Especially after watching you go up on that roof. Victoria's wrong about you. Now I have to be
Thank
alone
you.
for my nightly anxiety attack. Talk to you later.
Okay, if we go back, we got some info on the conversation, so if you don't blab about it and I'm just the one asking, Victoria's sneaking out.
I know.
Let's talk about that.
Victoria must be upset since I saw her sneaking out of the dorm past curfew.
Oh man,
There
like,
you go.
you saw her? She was so, like, nervous when she left the dorm. She wouldn't even tell me where she was going.
Okay.
Probably to hell. Well, I have to go crash. It's been a rough day, as you know.
Thanks, Max.
Okay.
And it was, like, pretty awesome when you went up to the roof to save Kate. Victoria was wrong about you. Now I have to be
Okay.
alone for my nightly anxiety attack.
Good. It's
Talk to you later.
comforting her gave us a little bit of information. That's better.
I, like, really
Yeah,
do need
speaking
to
of
get
her,
some sleep,
really.
Max.
Yeah. Okay. Rest well, Taylor.
Victoria
As
isn't
well.
here. Maybe I'll just wait and bide my time. Going through her shit.
No. I don't think. Can we? Can we? I don't think so. We can. Holy crap, we can. That's something else. Oh.
Since I've
Oh.
crossed the line from snoop to detective, I might as well search for clues about what really happened to Kate at the Vortex
Should
Club
be the
party.
thing that we're thinking
Whoa,
about.
I had no idea Victoria's parents owned the chase space. Victoria is about as street as me. But she really appreciates
Oh, her bag.
the
We can check
unique
her
point of
bag.
view is right. Thanks to
Mhm.
Courtney Wagner ghostwriting this paper.
Excellent, well-researched essay with a unique point of view. A. Victoria Chase, Mr. Jefferson, Art Class, Blackwell Academy, October 1st, 2013. Essay, Norn Day, Expressionist Photography by Victoria Chase. Sure, I mean, I guess she's a good student. Doesn't really change the fact that she's a shitty person. Or that's the facet that we've seen of her, rather.
First
Hello?
Rachel and now Kate. This is the end of the Vortex.
It should be.
Well. Victoria
Alright.
and Taylor actually show remorse.
From Victoria to Taylor. Hey, sweet tea, what up? I'm just avoiding some lame-ass science homework. How can anybody do fucking homework after somebody almost jumps off a roof? I can't believe we all saw it live. It was like watching a reality show, and I've never seen the campus so quiet. Like, everybody's hiding or afraid. Yes, I feel like total for everything I said about Kate in that stupid video. Let's get some peeps to meet up later. This girl needs a serious curfew cocktail. We'll drink to Kate. V. From Taylor to Victoria. Barks. From Taylor to Victoria, what a trip that was today. Seeing Max and Kate like that, I need a drink too. Let me know the time. XO. Sweet tea.
This is like a thread
Okay.
for sociopaths. Max Crackfield? Lame.
What?
Party on, dudes.
Nathan to Victoria. That Tweemo Max Cockfield got me suspended. Can you believe it? My dad owns the fucking dorm where she plays with her selfies. My parents have lost theirs and are threatening me with a job in my dad's office. How dumb is he to have me repping him? Max Field, I don't even know why I kind of censored myself on that. Max Crackfield and Blackwell need to go down. And the end of the world party is king on. You in? Cheers, Prescott. What the F? Are you kidding me? That is bull. No way can Blackwell suspend you. I knew that Max was trouble the first time I saw her ass. Why would I censor kissing instead of ass? Ass kissing Mr. Jefferson with that retro camera. Notice that everybody she hangs around gets in trouble. And yes, the Vortex Club will be bringing the end of the world to Blackwell, no matter what. I'll SMS you later so we can plot in person. Hang in there. Who says SMS anymore? Alright, now we know what they talk about.
That's a
What
lot
they
of
say
big
about us,
just to clean
so-
paint from a sweater.
Okay. Arcade Bay Cleaners. Order date October 8th, 2013. Time 10:52 a.m. Served by Amelia Pawn. Order detail: 1 cashmere sweater, short and delicate, $30. Payment details: total alterations, $30. That's it. Amount due, 30. No deposit. Please keep this receipt for collection on Friday at 11. Items will be kept for 1 month only. And she already
Victoria's
threw
secret.
it.
She's a geek.
Oh, glow in the dark blueberry? Okay, that's I mean, that's respectable. A lot of people are geeks and don't want other people knowing about it because they treat them differently. Socially, that is understandable. Is
They are
it
getting
okay?
more
It
safe.
shouldn't be. It shouldn't really be. Okay. 2 bad people together. I mean, meh. Should care less about them,
I'll
but
title
right now
this
they're the
one
crux of the
Portrait
problem.
de la assholes. there's
Okay.
Totally high. She looks confused. Not like she's partying.
This could be our proof. Well, one of them. But we can't take anything from here.
These
So we should-
socks cost more than my wardrobe.
Probably, and that's not okay. But hey. Alright,
Nothing to
I
see
guess...
here. I guess I shouldn't be so bummed.
Yeah,
Not that
no,
Victoria
you
couldn't
shouldn't.
hide her shit. Man, I'm getting paranoid.
A little bit. Let me come back because I know for a fact that I really don't know how long my camera was out, and I don't know if the lighting is different. I think the lighting is different, but I lost my train of thought. I had to replace camera, get some storage out and whatever. But we're back to it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna do fine. We're gonna be fine. All right, we're out of that room. We learned as much as possible, and nobody else saw us there. So the one thing that I'm concerned about is if they actually like search for prints, because now the police is gonna be involved. So if they search for prints on Victoria's room, ours are gonna come up. So that's a little bit dangerous. But I'm not gonna
Can you put
wait
on
too
your phone?
much.
Dana's
Yeah, sure.
Really
Waiting for you,
hurting
Kate.
over this.
Hey Dana, how are you holding up?
Hey Dana, how are you doing?
Better than Kate. I just can't believe she would even attempt suicide.
You know, she was
I knew
depressed.
she was depressed, but I had no idea how bad.
Must be serious to throw yourself off the roof.
Yeah. Kate was serious. Why was she on the roof?
So why do you think she was on the roof in the first place?
Maybe Kate was so ashamed she got wasted on that video. I don't blame her, but it was pretty gross.
Come on, you really believe that Kate Marsh wanted to get
It's not
drunk
like
at the
that.
Vortex Club party?
So what
It's
exactly
really
are
not
you
like
saying,
that.
Max? You think this has something to do with Nathan being expelled?
He's not expelled. It's complicated.
It's complicated. I don't want to drag you into this, okay? Not yet, anyway.
I'm getting scared now. But people here are still sneaking out tonight.
What?
Indeed.
Like who?
Victoria?
Victoria bounced out of here earlier, and now you, Sherlock?
Not me. I need a break from today. Get some sleep too, Dana. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Okay. Laptop. Can I be nosy for a moment?
Trevor is a sweetie. Good for Dana.
Hey Dana, I've been thinking about you all day and know how hard it was for you to see Kate almost jump from the roof today. Glad that Max swooped in like a superhero. I don't have anything deep or smart to say. I just want you to know that you're a good friend to Kate, and I wish she had more friends like you. You have been so good for me when everything else is so fucked up, and I am here for you always. I miss you, Trev. Thank you so much for thinking of me. I keep seeing Kate on that roof and feel like I should have done more to help her. Max did more than anybody to save Kate, and I don't even think they're BFFs. Well, so happy you're thinking about me. I can't wait to see you tomorrow, and you are just as good for me as you think I am for you. Dreaming of you tonight. That's sweet.
If Dana talks to Juliet about this, she's gonna wish she didn't.
What? Dana, I hope you're doing okay after today. I don't want to bother you, but I'm writing an article about Kate for the paper, and I wanted to know if you could answer just a few short questions. It seems like there are too few answers. Let's talk when it's convenient for you, Kay. Hope you're well. Sincerely, Juliet. Hi, Juliet. I know you want to find out more about Kate, but I'm still a little shaken up after today. I don't think you'll get too many answers so soon after what happened today, and maybe it's better to keep a low profile for the moment. Kate deserves some privacy for a change. Yes! Yes, she does! Alright. Cool emails. We're gonna leave it at that and move on. Can we look at
Yes,
this
the
drawer?
Vortex Club does indeed suck.
Oh, it's not a drawer, it's a thing. Paper ball.
This is both sad and pathetic.
Oh, it's the one that we saw already. You saw how I posted out. If you need any money, let me know. Sure. Jack. Alright, Dana. Sorry. We're gonna leave now. Okay. Well, at the very least, they're all waiting for Kate, so... You're in our thoughts. Well, sure. Praying for a fast recovery. Okay. Okay. Well, that's all the people. I didn't see anything that we could take a photo of, but now this is what I was saying. I know for a fact that I said that I would come back and read some stuff, and I didn't. So, hey, we got a lot of these. I'm glad about that. We got a lot of those. We got messages from Warren. Okay, see you soon. Yo, Max, just have to remind you again how awesome you were today. With Kate on the roof, I'll make you a superhero suit on that last 3D printer. Cool? And I'd love to reward you with dinner and escape to a planet of apes. No pressure, truly. Man, you're relentless. Thanks, Warren. I need to rest my cape tonight. Nathan got suspended too, so it was a good day. I'll call you later, okay? Yes, I don't want to lead him on. We'll be exterminated. Watch out. Thank you, Nathan. Mom. Oh, this is a thing. Hello? Hey, honey, I hope you didn't forget to water the plant. Max, please call us as soon as you can. We are so proud of you for saving this girl, and we want to know how you are, so please, get in touch. We love you. Sorry, Mom, I'll call you back in a few minutes, I swear. Thanks for letting me gush over our Blackwell hero. I missed your voice. We're very proud, so milk this moment. Let us know if you want to come up for a quick getaway, okay? We love you, Maxine. Oh, Mom, thanks. Proud of you. And this, no emoji, listen, something weird and scary, and I suppose... listen, something weird and scary is going on at Blackwell. It's time for us to put the pieces together. Cool? I have something to show you. Meet me in front of campus. Get that in gear now. Okay, cool. Thanks, Chloe.
This is disturbing.
Yes.
Yes, I have power, but Nathan is out of control.
Very badly. Very, very badly out of control. Next is this. We were last in page 28. Yes. Now let's see this. I'm gonna be reading for the rest of the episode, guys. So if that is everything that you wanted to see, thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to the channel if you like the video. And I'll see you guys next time. But if you are actually interested in what the game has written about episode 2, let's get on reading. So so much drama, and I haven't even finished my breakfast. Finally, Chloe showed up, more bubbly than I would have thought after almost getting killed in a bathroom yesterday. It makes me happy to see her smile. But that smile meant trouble, since all she really wanted was for me to show off my rewind power. So I did, and I have to admit, I felt like a total boss. Except I did start feeling weak and woozy the more I rewound. I even got a nosebleed, which kind of freaked me out. Chloe always wants more, so she demanded we go to her top secret lair. She still had to get pissed off at me because I dared to answer Kate's call. I'm not a fan of Chloe's petulant side. She tried to make me feel like an ass, but screw that. Kate was so happy I answered I actually felt worse for her. Chloe has to know I can have two friends at once. Definitely. Just when I thought shit couldn't get crazier, Chloe took me to their secret lair, the city dump, perfect for Halloween, like where the vehicle and appliance ghosts of Arcadia Bay come out to rotten rust. Urban dystopia, porn. But instead of taking cool photos, Chloe had me do some silly, kind of fun gun tricks. Okay, until the guy Chloe owes money to showed up, some skeevy guy called Frank. He demanded Chloe pay him back or else. I was shocked that he wasn't the loan shark I had expected, but I could literally feel his bad vibe. I still can't see how my best friend ended up involved with a loser like Frank. You know, desperate times. Things got truly crazy when Frank took Chloe's gun, or should I say David's gun? Yes, because it is David's gun. And now we have to worry about one more lunatic after Chloe, and maybe me. Chloe really flipped out when she saw what Frank was wearing one of Rachel Amber's bracelets. That means we definitely have another suspect. This is so not how I intended to spend my time back in Arcadia Bay. Definitely not. Definitely not. In the center of a conspiracy? No. After all that Dramarama volume 33, Chloe and I ended up taking a walk along the tracks deep in the woods. We both needed to hear nothing but the sounds of nature and wildlife. I was shaking inside from our encounter with Frank, and though Chloe fronts tough, I could tell she was shaking too. She told me everything about Frank, which explains why she was trying to blackmail Nathan. It shocks me that the girl I grew up with watching SpongeBob ended up in such a scary orbit. Still, I felt safer with her at my side and I was glad we had a moment of peace. So it probably wasn't the best idea to lay down on the tracks and walks about live, etc. as Chloe's leg got caught in the rail just as the goddamn train showed up. Of course, I was trying to take a photo for my portfolio, and then I had another quick flash of my tornado vision. I could see it, almost feel it, tearing the sky apart. My head felt like it was exploding, like in that 80s film Scanners. Just as fast as the vision came in, it disappeared. I may be in denial about what this apocalyptic image means, or doesn't. Then I heard Chloe screaming for help, and I was shitting kittens. Her foot was stuck in the damn rail, and naturally the train was coming around the mountain. I was pretty proud of myself for coming up with a drastic, if not destructive, solution to saving Chloe once again. But just in case this journal ever falls into the wrong hands, it's going to remain our BFF secret. So there. Our morning adventure over, Chloe dropped me off back at my campus, so she was sweet. She was so sweet and said that this had been the best week of her life, despite everything. That made me feel so awesome. Chloe really sees us like we're taking over the world, but what if I hadn't been able to use my rewind power to get off of the tracks? Chloe might have to lower her expectations, and so will I. Good. Speaking of expectations, David Madsen stopped to talk to me without being a total prick. I thought he was going to bust me for taking the heat for Chloe's weed, but we just talked a little, and for the first time, I felt kind of sorry for David. He's a veteran. I know he probably saw awful things in combat. He said he doesn't want to fight with Chloe or me, but all the shit he's pulled and treating Kate like she's a suspect just makes it hard to get along. But I promise to try for world peace. Something odd happened, as if everything happening isn't bizarro, but I saw Kate having an intense conversation with Mr. Jefferson and she ended up practically running away from him in tears. I wish I could have casually asked, "Oh, by the way, what's up with Kate?" like he would tell me anyway. I know Kate treats Jefferson like he's an apostle or something. So what did he say to make her so upset? Probably the same thing we did. Try to talk to him about our problems and didn't go as planned. Just when I was feeling good about Chloe and me, I walk into Jefferson's class and see Nathan and Victoria actually sitting on my desk. Unreal. Asshole bookends. Kate Marsh almost killed herself. My hands are still shaking, but I have to write this down while I can. Right at the start of Jefferson's class, Kate went to the roof of the girls' dorm to jump. Every student and teacher was watching her, like it was a Blackwell rooftop concert. I saw her actually jump, but I was just about able to use my rewind to get her back on the roof. I tried harder than I ever did, and somehow I stopped time completely. I made it to the roof, but again my head felt like I was going to blow up. I knew that couldn't just keep rewinding to save Kate. I had to try and talk her down to my own. She was already in so much pain over the video and all the bullying, so she wasn't going to buy everything I tried to tell her. You see movies with people trying to talk somebody out of suicide, but it's very different when I'm the one doing the talking. I covered everything I could, and Kate almost jumped anyway. Cliché or not, I told her how much her friends and family love her, even if they don't all show it now. Lo and behold, Kate stepped back from the ledge, alive. I almost cried in her arms. That is something. I know this isn't about me though. I have to admit it was an amazing feeling to walk arm in arm with Kate from the roof to outside the dorm. Like I said, the whole school and police were watching us almost completely silent. Then I heard what sounded like Logan yelling out, "Give it up for Max!" And everybody started to clap and cheer. Talk about surreal. The people who ignored me or treated me like crap suddenly crushing on me. That might be the strangest thing that's happened to me this insane week. And that made me wonder if Victoria was watching and how she felt about all this. I almost wanted to find her, just to get in her smug face for enabling Kate's suicide attempt. Such cruel bullshit. Though, to be fair, Victoria wasn't the only one that was responsible. Nathan Prescott seemed to have disappeared, which was probably a good thing. And after all that, I still had to talk to the police and give a statement. It felt so weird to do since I've seen in pretty much every police procedural now. I had to lie my ass off when he questioned me about the other students because I just don't think the police are ever going to find out what happened. Yes, this looks like a job for Supermax. Right, though. Right. Though, of course, I do love it when Chloe calls me that. Even I don't feel that everyday heroic for helping Kate down. Maybe it's wrong for me to think that I have to feel anything but grateful that Kate didn't jump. What was really odd was when all the students and faculty staff surrounded me and Kate, then started patting our backs and shoulders like we were heroes. I wasn't sure how to respond, considering Kate almost threw herself off the roof because of everybody at school, but like I said, I can't blame everybody, and I still don't really know where to point all my fingers. The very best thing was that even though Kate was still in tears and confused, I definitely saw her smile once she realized how happy everybody was that she was alive. I smiled too. The police and paramedics swooped in, and then Kate was covered in a blanket and gently escorted to the ambulance. They didn't thank me or look at me like I was a hero. I guess they're used to saving people without applause. But if I'm super honest, it felt pretty cool. Like, I got a hug from the whole school, so maybe Blackwell Academy isn't totally bad. It's not enough that Kate is alive, and though I'm not enough of an egomaniac to take the credit, I still had to get the Blackwell third degree from Principal Wells. It was bizarre to be in his tacky office with Nathan Prescott, David Madsen, and Mr. Jefferson calling me talking about why Kate would attempt suicide. I was quiet but giddy inside, just replaying in my head the moment when Kate stepped toward me with a glimmer of hope in her eyes. Part of me wanted to smash Nathan's smug face against the desk, knowing he had a lot to do with Kate's suicide attempt. I thought about doing it, then flipping a quick rewind, but I knew that that would be the start of a bad, dangerous habit indeed. That would be a very bad thing. Fortunately, Principal Wells amazingly did the right thing and booted Nathan for a few days. After I told him what happened in the bathroom, he must have more on Nathan, because otherwise I doubt he would happen to a Prescott. That would happen to a Prescott. That's some small justice for Kate. There will be more if it's the last thing I do, which it could be if I'm not careful. Yeah. After being grilled in the principal's den, I hung out with Warren on the lawn so I could feel grass under my feet and watch the fluffy clouds. He's such a sweetheart. He kept telling me how proud he was that I stopped Kate from jumping. I don't believe that I did, but I have to say it's better to be treated like a hero at school than like a twee loser. Still, I told Warren that something ominous is happening at Blackwell Academy. Rachel Amber, Chloe, and now Kate have all been victims. Not to mention me if I keep playing amateur detective. Wish I could have let Warren know about my power, but it's not the right time, as if anything is the right time anymore. And to make my day end on the most surreal note possible, the sky went dark and we watched a solar eclipse that was not announced on the news or any astronomy site. What is happening to Arcadia Bay? And that's it. Last but not least, we have the thing on Frank, so I'll never forget Frank, if only because he's the first and last person I will ever aim a gun at. How did Chloe end up in this sketchy drug dealer's orbit? The weird thing is that when I first saw him threatening Chloe in the junkyard, I was more shocked how uncreepy he looked. I expected some try-hard gangster, but he looked more like a dumpster diving troll, which I guess he kinda is, since we were on his turf, testing out my rewind skills for Chloe's amusement. Though he didn't look like a serial killer, his vibe, aura, energy, whatever, was bad. I could literally feel the hair on my arms prickling. He wanted the money Chloe owed him, so it didn't make sense he would hurt her, but I wasn't going to take a chance. So yes, I actually threatened him with David's gun. Ridiculous? Fortunately, none of us ended up like Reservoir Dogs, and I saw that maybe Frank isn't as scary as I thought. But I don't want Chloe near him ever again. Since he was wearing one of Rachel Amber's bracelets for what reasons, I doubt Chloe will be partying with him anymore, but he's at the top of our suspect list now. Alright, so that is everything that we could do for now. I literally don't know what any of this is, or where I could find them. I guess that the statue has to be here in the dorms, but I honestly have absolutely no clue. Everything else should be outside, so yeah. That is gonna cover it for today though, guys. So thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to the channel if you like the video. And I'll see you guys here next time for more Life is Strange, when we go out of the girls' dormitories and keep looking for more stuff. Hopefully investigating what is going on and however we can get on information about Kate and what happened to her, what is happening, and what happened to Rachel Amber. Alright? I'll see you guys next time. Bye.